shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half, the screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Well, that's a terrible punt. It'll be spotted out at the 30. The offense takes over in plus territory. Excellent field position here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman in the following year. Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking tackles and going. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense takes the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Got the first down and still motoring. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. Becomes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2.
but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Peoples. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. No run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs, to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
Second and 10 after the previous play. We go with a direct snap. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They don't block the defensive end. They show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. To throw, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pump over the middle. It's Tate. What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Makes a quick catch. Brings her in the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, knocked right through. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Takes the field. We get the second half started with the running play. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Defense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. Good throw. The catch is made. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Here's a 1st and 10 play. the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Peoples. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. On the move now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The pocket breaking down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Grab by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Texas! And that will give them the lead now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Receiver in motion now. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The big tight end would not be denied. What play?
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The runner takes off to his right. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I love his athletic ability to be able to keep this play alive, but he's got to get his feet set. He's throwing this ball off of his back foot, which obviously impacts the accuracy.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. The 20. The 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Finds his man. It's Baxter. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's 3rd and short, plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. To the air, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Touchdown, Texas. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Donaldson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the coach quickly calls timeout after. Trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. This could be the game here. The pass rush closing in. The ball's incomplete for a turnover on downs. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To throw, it's Owens. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a run?
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. This one ends up a safety.
Well, that's a wrap, Chris. This is now a two-possession game with the clock ticking down. This defense pretty much seals the win with that safety.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there